Captain Buster of Bubba Roundtree Outdoors. Season's almost over. We hunting again. All right, at the crossroads. Let's see who made it here today. You got him trained. Brother Wade's here today.
It cleared out for about a week after that last flood. Then we went I was able to get in there, stood all the stands back up the road.
Morning.
Cameras out, and then it come back again.
Oh, excuse me, I didn't see you. My goodness. How could I miss you?
Yeah, 13 square miles is what the man said. You didn't miss nothing, Brent Cole.
Well, good morning, folks. This is 29th of December. On Mayrant Road, New Hope Church, in an area where I'm usually where I usually stand. Look at this, folks. The forest is gone. Look at this. It's like this everywhere now. All right, it ain't gonna be long. They're gonna be cutting the dogs loose. Lord knows if they come through here, we ought to be able to see them. Stand by.
Okay. My Lord, I don't recognize anything. We over here at Mayrant Road, what I call the New Hope Church property. And where it's always been woods, that's what we got now. One jumped up right in next to the road as I was getting out. They ain't got a whole lot of places to stand. Hey, I'll turn you back on when they turn the dogs loose.
Well, good morning, everybody. December 29th, Saturday, the last Saturday of deer season for this year. We're over here at Mayrant Road. We're gonna turn them out. It's wet and nasty. Luckily, it ain't raining currently. Shouldn't rain today. We're gonna turn them out. See what happens. Stand by. We'll be back with you shortly.
Try not to get wet.
Yeah.
Saturated.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm Katie Cambites, and this is Phil Cambites, and what am I saying?
Who are we representing?
Bubba Roundtree Outdoors.
That's right.
And we're hunting New Hope Church, is that it?
Yep, New Hope Church.
Yep. December 29th, and hopefully we get to them.
Yep, we're on New Hope. They've clear cut since we hunted it last time, so it's pretty desolate out here, but pulling in, we did jump a deer going into the second hunt, so we can just stand by and we'll bring you a soggy, wet hunt again. It's pretty much our daily schedule hunting here lately, so, but stand by.
Turn them loose. Turn them loose.
Roger.
Come back.
I said Roger.
Don't turn loose yet. I ain't there yet. Turn loose. That would be your father.
Come on here, 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 come on here. Whee! 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 Help! Whee! All right, I think Even Biggin just jumped.
Are you ready, Robbie?
I think they got in the water.
Robbie, they coming to you. I can hear them in the water. Coming up to you, David. Coming up to you. Hey, boy, there's too much water in here. Them dogs done lost a deer in here. I don't know. They may be coming on the trail now. They may be winding it. Did you get the deer, Robbie? No, it's coming towards you, though. It's coming straight toward that point of woods right yonder. How close am I to you where I shot? 225, 3 maybe. But it's coming back to the right that way. I'm in the big swamp down here. On now. Yes, sir, it is on. They are screaming. Get ready on the dirt road, get ready.
And from here on, folks, the first drive turned into a 2-hour marathon of the dogs and the deer and the dogs getting out of and back into the drive about 4 different times. The deer, they started calling it the ghost deer because nobody saw the deer, but the dogs would be screaming and get out of the drive and get back into the drive. I know they crossed the big dirt road down here where Phil and Katie are standing twice, and I don't think anybody ever saw the deer. The real action happened on the second drive.
What happened to the dogs? They were running so good, and then I don't hear them now. They went over the hill from your phone. They're still running. They're in the clear cut. We're back when we turn on the road. The dogs are smoking it in the clear cut right down next to the dirt road right now. They're coming to the dirt road hard. They already peaked the hill and going on the other side of it.
How about it, Brent? How about it, Brent? God almighty. I just looked down and I said, how about it, Brent? And there's a snake about 2 feet from me.
What's that? Reptiles out in December? Yep. Welcome to South, folks.
In a second.
You see a couple
He's a green mamba. I'm coming out, Brent.
They're coming down the other side of the creek on 521 is what they're doing.
Okay, David. Now don't get bit.
Brent, it sounds like they're hammering back towards you.
Now David is just trying to find somewhere to turn him loose. Oh, Lord have mercy. Now David and the GoPro are down. Well, at least David gets back up and leaves, but he didn't realize that he had lost the GoPro. He would come back and find it later, right as the second hunt got started.
Show you a little bit how much water runoff we've got here. And this clear cut is probably about a week or two old, but they got us cut back.
Some that over there. Look.
Used to be a lot of pines.
Beck, y'all can go out. I'm gonna go out this side with Brent.
Okay. We through with the first drive, lining up for the second drive. We didn't kill anything that first drive. Didn't shoot but one time. He was actually shooting out in front of him in all that thick water, on where the water is and the canes and all. He could see the canes moving. He just shot out in front of it trying to turn it on somebody, and it kept on going. But they just went from water to water. They didn't want to come out of there. But this side don't have as much water in it. And as you can see, we got woods. So we'll see what they do here. All right, I'll turn you on when they turn loose.
The camera has been recovered.
Awesome sauce.
Very good.
Well, guys, it looks like we've wrapped the first hunt. Trying to get set up for hunt number 2. David Ayer had took a terrible tumble over there in the clear cut, and the GoPro fell off. He went back and had to find it. Ought to be some good stuff. I asked him if he had it running whenever he fell, and he said he did. So that ought to be some good stuff to put in here. Some B-roll footage or B-roll down the hill footage. But anyway, we get the second hunt line back up because we stay put right here. We just flip around and hunt the other side. We had them running on both sides already. So, stand by, guys. We're going to start the second hunt in just a little bit.
Right, here's good.
This little gap right here, this road.
That's correct. I'm going to
watch that ditch when you get, I mean that.
yeah.
I mean right there.
Oh, look at the deer. Deer went right there.
Right there. Oh, I just saw it go through the
Deer
trees.
just went through the big mud hole right behind you, Elvis.
I saw the
God,
which way was it going?
It went straight in there.
Right where you was going.
A deer just went in through the big mud hole, ran right in the middle of the big mud hole, right behind Elvis. That's crazy.
Going straight toward the power line, I think. Went at an angle.
Alright folks, getting ready to start the second drive here at New Hope. Seen a bunch of deer this morning, so we just seen one pulling in here, so we'll see what happens. Stay tuned.
Well, hey there guys, Russ Rush here about Roundtree Outdoors again. We're getting ready to go hunting. I left y'all in the truck on the first drive. I'm sorry about that, but before I remembered the camera, they had already pulled off with the truck. So Nothing really exciting happened around me the first drive, but I got you on this one, so hopefully we'll have something happen over here. I'll cut you guys back on as soon as they cut the dogs loose.
Second hunt, fixing to begin.
It had gotten ridiculous wet on us, folks, and more rain was coming. We only had a couple of days left in the season, and lots more rain was coming.
Well, they're logging down here too, boys, because they done brought some heavy equipment in here and done got stuck and tore this road slammed to pieces down here.
Boys, y'all ready? Let's turn them out, turn them out, turn them out, turn them out.
Yeah, Tempo.
Woo! Woo!
Now look here, guys. Watch these hounds huddle up like they're getting ready to call a play. They fixing to go on offense right now. Somebody was sitting on their radio, had the mic keyed, going on and off. It was a headache for about an hour. We couldn't communicate on the radios for about an hour of the second hunt. Okay, folks, here we go.
Look at coming
you
here.
know, if you hang around Phil long enough, you're going to get to see some running
Hunting in the
gun.
south, they can change
Heath
quickly.
jumped two big old does.
So hunting in the
They
south can
ran
change
up
quickly.
to Phil and Katie. And Phil
You
was
ready?
manning the camera. Katie was about
You
20
ready?
or so feet away on the other side of the road. So Phil had control of the camera. But get ready for some running gun. Watch this. Okay, here they come. And Phil's going to see both deer. One breaks to his left out into the wide open clear cut, and the other one breaks back up towards Captain Buster. And then that's the next story. Stand by. Okay, here's where it gets sporty. But Phil hasn't killed a deer yet this year. He is hungry for some meat, so he abandons the camera whenever he goes after this venison. Now Katie runs up from about 30 or so feet away and grabs the camera and gets it turned on or pops right there at the end of the chase.
I don't know how to zoom this thing in, but it's all the way down there. My dad is still going after him.
And meanwhile, this is what was going on Captain Buster's stand. Whenever Phil started shooting at that deer out in the clear cut, Captain Buster figured there might have been more than one out there in the middle of that clear cut, so he leaves his stand here, which is about 50 yards off of the big dirt road, to go out to the clear cut to cover the clear cut. Watch this. And now that beautiful big nanny is heading straight to bodyguard. Watch this.
Well, one cross between me and the fourth stander. I'm 3. And then another one come. Must have went right up to Wade. Is that you shooting, Wade? How about Wade? Well, Wade got a big nanny. I probably got her on this here video. I had run out there to... But if you want to know the truth, I'm glad I didn't see that deer, because then Wade wouldn't have seen it. Wade ain't been able to hunt a whole lot, so what I had done, I had run over here when Phil started shooting to see if I could catch him going across this clear cut. And then that deer must have turned, and the dogs come by after Wade shot. They wasn't 40 yards from me, so I'd had a good shot at her. Probably got her on the camera. I'll see when I check this thing out. Anyway, Wade got her.
Ooh. Did you get it? No.
I've been trying to think what I wanted to do for New Year's resolution 2019. I got to work on cardio. That was a long run there.
I was about to take a gun and run for you.
But I hit it as soon as it crossed the road, got into it good, and just trying to play catch up across the clear cut sometimes was fun. But I got good blood and trailed it all the way over, probably get 400 yards away, and it made its way to a creek or that swamp, and one of the dogs has got it bait in there, but I can't get in there right now. But after we get done with this drive, we'll go back and see what we can do.
Yeah, it's got 2 or 3 packs running over here right this second.
I need to go look and see what it is. I thought it was a big nanny, but I need to know what kind of tag I need to get for it.
I'm coming down through the cut over with y'all.
Well, I'm gonna walk on that. Sounds like everything's over except Phil getting to his deer. I hope he can get to it and get it out of there. All right, I'm gonna walk out.
Which way did the old girl go? Down in there?
She's laying down there in a sump hole.
Has your daddy got the deer yet?
No, I'm tracking the dog, and the dog's on top of the deer. So
You got some help
You
there,
later
right?
up. All right, buddy. I think I hit her with the whole load.
Yeah. She got buckshot everywhere.
Imagine y'all will try to hunt anyway. Y'all done put off this darn man drive over there at 97, what, 2-3 different times now.
Yeah, we scheduled for Monday. Well, it's supposed to rain almost every day next week.
Yep.
Yeah, good old girl.
So, yeah, that was, oh, wow, yeah, a couple of them. Great day. Yeah, it's scattered from front to back, ain't it?
Everywhere.
Got her from front to back.
She wasn't going nowhere.
We'll get to Harvard Road quick. You might be able to catch some of it. So that's Phil.
And after 3 4-wheel drive pickup trucks sunk in that wet clear cut, and several hours later, Phil recovered his meat out of that thick swamp. Whew, what a day.
Okay, so y'all, my dad is tracking, well, they're tracking the dog right now, and the dog's right on top of the deer, so they're about to get the deer, I guess. Okay, so this is the deer my dad got. Right there. Yeah, hey, move, dog. You don't, no. This is the deer.
Yeah. Where we shot it, to where it ended up down, you can see I'm covered, scratch and bleeding.
Yeah, same here.
That's what I told them, so I went down on one blood trail and found the second one. It was mine. But tried pretty hard to recover what we knocked down, and deer was down in that creek. The dog had it bayed, and we just had to make our way to it. Took a good probably 20-25 minutes to get in there to it and finish her off, the young doe. But I think it was 2 of them running together, and I got the second one. Wade got the first one. But they still move quick, especially across a wide open clear cut.
I recorded where it ran, so.
Yep.
What is that dog doing?
You go ahead and fill it.
Yeah.
And thanks a ton to all of those wonderful folks that are already supporting this channel through Patreon. And if you would like to become a patron and help support this channel, if you like the content, what you see, head on over to www.patreon.com/BubbaRoundtreeOutdoors, and you can sign up for whatever you want to sign up for. We appreciate all of it.